Alright, we got our Crysis 3 multiplayer review. I'm going to start off by looking at some things before the gameplay. We got our challenges, which you can unlock XP for doing things. The neat thing about this is you don't actually have to accept them, but you can go through and accept ones that you think you're capable of completing. Then lower left you can see there are also in-lobby challenges that you can choose to compete in. The thing I like about this is that you see an overview of the map prior to the game itself, which is actually pretty useful. And you also get to take a look at what power-ups are going to be coming your way. So these are going to be some clips of me shooting people in the face, and yeah, I just got owned by that guy. We'll watch him own me again. So I'd have to say that overall I'm pretty impressed with this. There's a lot of cloaking going on, but you know, the fact that everyone can do it, it doesn't really make it an uneven or annoying sort of thing. But you do have to get used to looking for people who might be camping out or even running out in the open with their cloaks on. So overall, I think this is a pretty fun game. I've played it for a little while. There you can see an enemy kill streak coming in. And I think it's pretty balanced. You've got long-range weapons, close-range weapons, but you don't really feel overwhelmed by either one, unlike some other first-person shooters that seem, you know, primarily focused on, you know, one or another sort of submachine guns or sniper oriented games. So I tend to like marksman oriented weapons, so you'll see me shooting this semi-automatic rifle here. You'll see my teammate get blasted right here by a grenade. I just kind of watch it happen. But yeah, what can you do? So I'd have to say I'm actually pretty surprised by how underplayed this game is. Last time I was online, there was only about 1,000 people playing Team Deathmatch, and I think the game is pretty well put together and warrants more attention than that. But as you saw there, you can, when you jump up and down, you can do something called air stomping, which basically, if there's anybody in the radius of your air stomp, when you hit the ground, they die. So we're going to see nanovision. Can be pretty useful at times for picking up heat signatures. This guy runs out in front of me. It's pretty lucky timing. Then you, when you drop down, anytime you kill someone, you want to collect their dog tag, because that's going to get you points toward your kill streaks. Things like maximum radar and the swarmer, which is pretty awesome. And this is one of my favorite things. At the end of the match, instead of watching someone else's final kill, they kind of recap your highlights. That's one of my favorites right there. But you know, so even if you didn't have that great of a game, it kind of goes back and makes you feel like you did a couple things that were cool. So we're going to take a look at some of the weapon and class customizations. You've got a pretty cool thing. There's a lot of different customizations for each gun, and interestingly, they're not all the same. Some of the classes are pretty similar, but there's quite a few attachments, quite a few levels, quite a few perks. Not necessarily as many as people might want initially, but then as you see there, there's 3 tiers to each perk, so that's pretty cool. And you'll see here, this is a close-range weapon. It doesn't have a middle attachment, but it does have a couple other ones that the other gun didn't have. So instead of just showing me killing people, I'm going to end this with my noob clip of the day. This is me getting totally stupid. So I start off missing this guy. I throw out this, it's kind of like a C4 thing. I miss, fall into the water that I didn't even know was there, and check this out. One-shotted by that guy. So, and then we'll watch the replay from his perspective. And it's just,